Hello and welcome to ICRMON Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing, for my first review ever, a game that has so much potential, but you would always play it being a little kid, always trying to get past it, and always wondering why you never did. And it's because, one, the game is insanely difficult, and two, it is incredibly poorly designed. I'm talking about Spider-Man and X-Men Arcade's Revenge for Sega Genesis.
And so here's the title screen, and it doesn't look too bad just from the title screen. And you get a little bit of the backstory leading up to it. I guess Spider-Man's swinging along in New York City, and the X-Men just happen to be in the city that he's in, and all these garbage trucks are coming and taking the X-Men. I guess the X-Men are, yeah. Marvel can't really keep it straight for some reason. They get all these convenient crossovers just because they like it. And so I guess it's up to Spider-Man to save the X-Men, because they just got vacuumed up by these garbage cans.
And that, my friends, is where the horror begins.
So we start with Spider-Man's level. And right off the bat, you see Spider Sense. And you're just wondering what the heck's going on, and you're getting shot at. And you see, like, there's this guy right over here. And you're going to try to, like, kill him and stop him. And one problem that's going to be prevalent throughout all this is that Spider-Man can't shoot any direction besides horizontal. So throughout this whole thing, you're collecting these little smart bombs. So I'm being told by my spider sense that the next bomb is to the right. So I'm going to try to do a web sling. And, what was that? Let's try that again. Oh, there we go. The problem is that the web slinging, it doesn't really... I didn't have an instruction manual to this game, so I didn't really know how to do it. Pressing up and down replaces the manner in which, like, the angle that you can swing from, so up will make it so you do a slower one, and pressing down will make it wider. Now I come here, and you would think that the next bomb to get would be this one right here. But no! It's up here! Then it makes you go back down and get the other one. Another thing that's terrible is that when Spider-Man, my spider sense is telling me to go up there, so I'm going to jump off this ledge. Another terrible thing is that you can't web sling while you're jumping in the air. You have to be landed on the ground in order to web sling. Since when is Spider-Man not able to web sling while he's in the air? So now I'm going down this corridor, and you'd think that you'd go right here for the next set of bombs, but no. It's down here. Grab that one, then we get to go back up. So here we have this right here, and this enemy is going to pose a huge problem since Spider-Man can only shoot horizontally. I can only jump up and kind of shoot him horizontally, but look, he's going to follow above me where I am below, and he can shoot any direction that he wants, so there's no way I'm going to be able to hit this thing without getting hit. Several times. Also, Spider-Man's jumping is horrendous. Look, just get up there! Ugh! And so, after a while of collecting them, you get the last one, and you beat this level. Well done, Spidey. So you now get this cutscene where you see Spider-Man rescuing the X-Men, and I guess now they're in Arcade's evil arcade machine, and they have to fight their way out of it. So now you've got your level select screen where you've got your heroes. You've got Spider-Man, Wolverine, Cyclops, Storm, and Gambit, and they each have 2 levels each. And let me tell you, they are insanely difficult and just all around bad design. Let's start with Cyclops. I always liked Cyclops. Get ready, Cyclops! Alright. We're ready for some whooping of bad guys with my mighty kick. And what? I just died!
What the heck? How can you die that quick in a level? Okay, I'm sorry, but that has got to be one of the quickest video game deaths in video game history.
And so Cyclops levels, they're just kind of weird. You've got your mighty kick and your mighty punch. One of the weird things is that when you press duck, you stay ducked, and that's so that you can point down with your optic blast, but that just makes things kind of weird. When you're actually trying to aim at somebody, you have to duck down, and when you're ducking down, it automatically presses down, so you're going to be shooting at the ground while they're shooting you.
And Cyclops' levels are pretty much a terrible mix of that, so I'm not even going to go into them in detail.
So let's try Gambit now. Maybe I'll have a little bit more luck with Gambit. Let's get ready, Gambit! Alright, looks like... Oh, what?! So I'm just going here. All this stuff is shooting at me. And, oh, I'm dead already. Now, is it just me, or do some of these things look like platforms? Like over here, that's not a platform. One of the things that's really, really confusing about this level is that it's hard to tell which bar is your life bar. It's the top one, so I'm almost dead right now. There, I just died. Now, one thing with Gambit, at least he can, like, change the direction in which he throws his cards, unlike Spider-Man, but I'm getting chased by, like, a killer thing right here, and I'm all out of ammo for my cards, and I just died.
So, as you can tell, like, the majority of this game, Gambit's levels follow the same pattern. They're basically impossible. I've gotten to the second part once. At the end, you, like, fight this King of Hearts thing, and it took me tons of tries to beat it, but then you get to this next stage. And this is what the next stage is. It's an upward side scroll, and this is pretty... I'm dead already. I had to blow those things up before I got squished, and it's just impossible. One thing this game does do very well, it frustrates the heck out of you! I mean, seriously, what gamer is going to, like, sit through all of those tedious deaths, like, instantaneous deaths, and just keep playing to try to get through this thing, and then you get to the very end of the boss fight, and then you die there, and then you get kicked right back to the beginning. I mean, it's just... What were they thinking?
Aw, man, it's a game over. What a shock. I did notice one thing that was nice, though. If you've beaten it and you die, you can skip the first Spider-Man level, so at least you get back to there, but it doesn't save any of your other progress. You die, you lose all your life, so you gotta start all these levels all over again. Another thing that I found very interesting with this is, in the bio information, how they specify their occupations. Spider-Man is a freelance photographer, okay, that's fine. Wolverine's an adventurer. Cyclops is an adventurer, Storm is an adventurer, and Gambit's an adventurer. Why not just call them all adventurers? This is just stupid.